don't need to be an experienced real estate investor at all to cash flow 10K a month on a single family home. Nope, you heard me right. In the United States right now, there are 76 million baby boomers. The number one dilemma for these baby boomers? Housing. That dilemma can be your opportunity. Welcome to the Assisted Living Network podcast, where you can discover how just one residential assisted living home could secure your financial future forever. Hey, it's Isabel from the Assisted Living Network. You do not need to have experience in real estate or in residential assisted living to open a care home and cash flow, well, really well. And it definitely doesn't hurt if you have that experience. It definitely is helpful. But if you don't, it's okay. You can get help finding the perfect property, renovating it up to standard, and getting it licensed by coming to trainings like the Residential Assisted Living Academy. We've been training people how to do this for over 10 years. And through the years, the students who've come to learn, they've had all sorts of different backgrounds and levels of experience. And they've been different ages, races, ethnicities, genders, from Oklahoma to Maine, you name it. Okay, they've all come to learn. And they didn't let anything stop them. So if you're thinking, how can I make this work? How can I open an RAL home when I've never even invested in real estate in my life? Maybe you don't even own your own home. Don't worry, let me give you some inspiration. I remember when our student Josh came to our training, he was in his early 20s and he didn't even own his own home. Okay, I'm gonna tell you a little secret. He had $30,000 in his account and he was going to propose to his girlfriend. He came to the training and his whole life changed. He was like, I am going to get all in on RAL. He was going to spend that money on their wedding, buying a home, starting their life together. Instead, he invested it all into his RAL. He jumped off the cliff, went all in, burned the ships, and his girlfriend was actually really happy with it because he's had a care home that's been cash flowing 10K a month for the last 3+ years, and he just had his first child. So it all worked out in the end. Don't worry, okay? I'm not telling you to screw over your girlfriend, okay? But he was able to purchase his first home and get a new truck and a new boat with the cash flow. Sometimes you think, well, I only have this money and I have this one thing that I want or need, but if that money was invested in something that was going to cash flow and help you go forward, it would actually change your whole life. And not only would you get the house, but you'd get the house and the boat and the truck and the baby and the wife. So it all works out in the end. But here's another story. Carmela, she came to class. She was a chiropractor when she came to class. She never invested in real estate, but she'd always wanted to find a way to cash flow that didn't rely on her being the job. If her hands were broken, if she went ice skating or roller skating and broke her hand, okay, her income was gone. She wanted stability. And when she opened her 12-bed memory care home, it changed everything. Not only was she relieved from that pressure of being the day in, day out, I have to stay healthy, I can't do anything dangerous, what happens if this happens? The stress was relieved from her mind. The cash flow changed everything for her. She quit being a chiropractor and is full-time RAL owner. We teach people how to find the real estate, how to renovate it, how to procure the loan, and get the license on the care home. All of these things can be done without experience investing in real estate. And if you have the right person guiding you through the process, then it's going to make it a whole lot easier. These days, a lot of our younger students who come through the academy, they look at interest rates and inflation and they worry that they're never going to be able to own their own home. If that's you, hey, I feel you. I talk to people every day who are scared of that. But when we show them the possibilities of owning and operating an RAL that cash flows enough so that they do have the income needed to get their own personal care home, their whole world changes. Now, if you are an experienced real estate investor, that's amazing. And there's still plenty of opportunity for you. Like Heather and Greg, who flipped over 600 homes before they even heard about RAL. And now they own and operate one care home in Tennessee that cash flows like crazy, okay? It's totally okay no matter which category you fall into, but the reality is the only thing stopping you is between your two ears. If you don't know what to do or where to start investing, that's why we created the Residential Assisted Living Academy. So get your tickets today. We host trainings every 6 to 8 weeks, and I want to see you at the next one. And hey, before you go, Don't forget to like and share this episode and follow us wherever you listen to your favorite podcast. Thanks for listening to the Assisted Living Network.